Hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hi, Chunky Muffins and Alexander Dean. Hope you're doing good. Sorry for the bit of a late start. I was napping, and I napped a little too long. Like, I woke up right at 2:30, and I was like, oh, snap. Internal alarm clock saved my butt. I was laying down on the couch and I was like, it'd be bad if I fell asleep. Maybe I should set an alarm just in case. And then I fell asleep and I did not set an alarm. I woke up right before 2:30. Right at 2:30. So yeah, I had to take like 5 minutes to be like, blah, 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 wake up. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta get awake. Ooh. Doing great. Yay. That's good. I'm gonna try to be active. I've been looking forward to this all day. Making an animated emote. Alright, so the stream. We're gonna make an animated emote. I have taken the catJAM emote. I downloaded a catJAM emote, and in preparation for the stream, I ran it through Photoshop and saved all of the individual frames as drawing, as images that we can draw on top of. But now here's the problem. The catJAM emote has it turns out it's 150 frames. So I don't think I can draw 150 frames. And also, I think Clip Studio might have some kind of limit on how many frames you can put into an animation. So we'll see if I have to upgrade Clip Studio live on stream. It's been a very long time since I worked in the animated. I actually opened the last time I worked in Clip Studio animation was when I made my little animation intro and outro screens, and so I have it open in a different tab so that I can kind of refer to it. So hopefully this isn't gonna be too crazy. What is this? How do I add a cell to this timeline? That's not it. That's not what I want to do. Uh-oh. Animated emotes. This is gonna be a little bit of a disaster, I think, because I don't remember how to do it. Okay, new animation cell. That's what I want. Okay. Delete this. Okay. All right. We can get some coffee. I was gonna get up and make some ginger tea. And then I fell asleep. I fell asleep because I stayed up too late playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. For the past 3 days, I've been staying up to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm going to sleep at 1 a.m. Oh god. Excuse me. I'm gonna open my reference. Where's my references? Not it. Sunday naps are the best. I purposefully, I try to set aside some time every week to do chores and stuff, cleaning and all that needs to be done. I purposely do not do it all on Saturday and not on Sunday, so that the Sunday can be free. You like Rebirth? Yes. I like it a lot. It's very silly, and like it's got, you know, it's a fantasy adventure, but it's also very silly, and I like it. And a lot of mini games. Like I spent a lot of time battling people in the new card game that they have. That's sort of like Triple Triad, but isn't Triple Triad. Okay, here's catJAM. Here's our first frame of catJAM. catJAM. How do I like show it in the? Oh my god. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I can make a folder that's like my reference layers. Okay. My first frame of catJAM. Emote art. Yo, this is the catJAM emote has like 150 frames, so I think I'm gonna draw like, I don't know, like do like every 4 frames. And that's what, like 30 something drawings? Animated emotes. An attempt. The key word is attempt. You need to finish remake. I really liked remake. I'm so sad that I lost my save file when we moved, because I don't know, our my save file, we were moving our PS4, and I guess our PS4 got bumped around a little bit too much, and my save file disappeared, and I didn't have like cloud save. I was so sad. But I would play remake again. I should probably do that. Okay. I gotta figure out how to translate my head to this. I need to draw my neck. This looks so... It's gonna slap? I hope so. Though I feel fairly confident about the drawing part, but not the animation part. Like, I don't know how to... Okay. I'm slowly gonna be like copying in my reference pictures. So this might take a while. I wear big round glasses IRL. I do have big round-ish glasses. They're not perfect circles. They're not perfect circles, but they're like they're pretty big and round. It looks kind of like a heh pose. Actually, yeah, the heh pose, this might be a good emo by itself, actually. Oh man. Every 4 frames? Okay, let's do every 4 frames. So, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Animation's so hard. Okay, so bring the nose down a little bit, looks like. Glasses meet the nose. I don't know how people do this. Ah! Okay, now... Can I onion layer? I thought there was onion layer in this. Onion layer. No, that's not it. What is this? No. This is just, oh man, I should have like practiced before the stream. I'm like really like, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I onion layer? I thought I could onion layer the thing. Which opacity target between all or individual? Oh well. No, not OL. I can't OL. Onion layer? Oh, onion skin. There we go. There's the onion skin. Okay, I found the button. Found the correct button. Onion skin is very, very strong. How do I make the onion skin less strong? The onion skin is very strong. Let's see. What is onion skin? Oh, it's like the, so see this purple, it's showing me the frame before the current frame that I'm working on. So like, so you can draw on top of the, a little bit hard to see though. You can draw on top of the previous frame to make sure, and it like kind of helps you remember, like makes it easier to align the frames to each other. So you can kind of like you can kind of like do this. It's like a little bit easier to draw, but it's a little bit hard because I'm trying to trace over multiple things at the same time, which is not maybe ideal. But yeah, I'm trying to do. Yeah, this one I think I need to, let's turn the onion skin back on. I wish the onion skin was like not so bright. I make the onion skin like less purple. But yeah, see, for example, this mouth here, like it's a little bit long. I kind of want to change the shape so it matches a little bit better. So then when I, oops, this, yeah, it looks a little bit better. Can't adjust the opacity? Yeah. There's like a single button for onion skin and I don't know where, like this button here, it's kind of small. This is the onion skin button. And I don't know where the opacity is like set. Is this over here? No, that's not it. Color mode? Oh. No. Light table? Oh. I don't know. Oh well. Let's add another keyframe. Maybe it'll come to me. Hey Bradley Rose! I don't know what this program is. This is Clip Studio. This is Clip Studio. I don't know if people will enjoy watching me struggle in Clip Studio, but I am determined. I am determined. What am I doing? 8. I'm gonna take every 4 frames from the original catJAM, and I am going to draw. Draw it if it's the last thing I do. Is Clip Studio an Adobe program? It is not. It is by a, I think it must be a Japanese company named, called Celsius, I think? CELSYS? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's a Japanese company. They, I think Clip Studio used to be called like Manga Studio or something like that. Like it was originally, it's been around for a while as well. I forgot about my hair. Creating vibes are great. Here for this content. Excellent. Welcome. Welcome to my slightly... I need to add my hair. I forgot about my hair. This did. Yeah. Okay. Can I loop it? Okay. That's so fast. We can't see what that's doing. That's fine. It's okay. Kind of try not to worry so much. 12. This one. Ah, I see. Okay. Whoops. Alright. Never made an illustrated animation before, so maybe I'll pick up a tip or two along the way. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll learn together. We'll learn together. I mean, mostly I'm referencing this cat. I'm referencing this cat. So, which is, and I think the key is basically trying to like make sure that I'm referencing the cat in the same way. Consistently. The fun cat. Awesome choice. Thank you. It is one of my favorite GIFs. One of my favorite cat GIFs. We'll just go. We'll keep going. Yeah, when I was earlier preparing for the stream, when I was extracting all of the frames out of the GIF, like there's thankfully Photoshop has this like automatic function for that. You can like put in a GIF and then have it say like, oh, can you like save all the layers as separate files? But whoops, wrong file. It was struggling. I was like, why is my computer frozen? Too many frames. I'm not about to sit here and draw 150 frames. That might be difficult. Though I am tempted to, because who doesn't want a super smooth catJAM emote? Apparently onion skin opacity can be adjusted in animation, show animation cells, onion skin settings. Oh, thank you for Googling it. Where's the animation menu? Animation menu, here we go. Animation menu. Show animation cells. Enable onion skin settings. Thank you. Okay. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Hoffer. Hi, Gamer Beam. You're not late. I literally just started. I don't know, like 10 minutes ago. I am sleepy. Yeah, I just woke up from a nap. This is so dumb looking, and I'm here for it. My hair is... I think I'm gonna need to figure out the physics of the hair later. I guess, yeah, maybe I won't worry about the hair. I'll just focus on the face for now, and then add in the hair later. Woke up thinking it was Monday. Oh no, that's the worst. You're like, did I sleep through all of my Sunday? No! No! Oops, I keep opening the wrong file. Okay. What's going on here? It's just getting closer to the screen. Okay. I get really cranky when I wake up from a nap and I nap too longer than I meant to. I get like angry. I'm like, no, I could have been playing video games and I was sleeping. And it sort of like cancels out the restorative properties of the nap. I always thought that was kind of like weird on my part. Like, why would I get angry sleeping? But I don't know, there it is. Can't imagine cranky JoJo? Oh, I can be cranky. I get cranky. Let's see, when do I get cranky? I mean, I definitely get hangry. I think everybody gets hangry though. I'm pretty good at detecting when I'm hangry. I'm pretty good at detecting when I'm cranky because of like unmet like physical needs. You always wake up cranky from naps. Yeah, like I've gotten better at it. I think just by sheer like practice. Like I nap way more now that I have Marble. Cause you know Marble, you lay on the couch and then Marble lays on you, and then you're just like, okay, well, I guess I'll nap. I would not dare disturb the cat. But I used to be, before we got Marble, I used to get really cranky on naps. But now I'm just like, oh well, I don't know. I think I've learned to chill out a bit from Marble. And then I get cranky if I'm like thirsty or hungry or sleepy. I think my other thing that I get really cranky about is like I have a really hard time going to like museums and stuff. Because I really like going to museums. But sometimes like I'll see people at the museum who are like touching the artwork or something, even though there's signs to like not touch it. And I'm just like, no! Like that's like the thing that really grinds my gears. I'm like, ah! But I'm not like assertive enough to like tell them to stop it, you know? So I'm just like, I just sit there being mad about it. I wake up from a nap as if a Dementor sucked out my soul. Whoa. Yeah, but yeah, like everybody. Is it like, how come some people are like, oh, naps are awesome, and other people are like, I mean, the nap feels awesome when you're doing it, but then when you wake up from the nap, you're like, ugh. Like I very rarely wake up feeling refreshed. I want to knock those people out. Yeah, okay, so I'm not alone. But I can't do anything about it because I'm too like not assertive enough. So I just end up like seething internally and just like stressing myself out. You wake up from naps full of sunshine and happiness? Please tell me how. I want to know. I want to know your secret. I wish I could wake up from naps like refreshed. Where to put my glasses on this case. Alexander, I don't believe you. Too much of a light sleeper to nap? Oh. I used to be like that until I hit like 30, and then I don't know. My body was just like, you can nap now. You are now old. Me sleeping too long, getting the worst migraine in the world. Oh, you get a migraine? Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe like getting dehydrated from sleeping? Is that possible? I always feel kind of like, I just feel kind of off when I wake up. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, what have I been doing? Wait, I've been putting in the wrong layers! I've been referencing the wrong layers. No! Wait, what is this? Huh? No! I've been drawing them. I've been drawing this backwards? Can't tell. Am I drawing the GIF backwards? I don't know what order that Photoshop extracted these layers in. Okay, well, I guess as long as it's consistent, maybe it's fine. As long as it's consistent, maybe it's fine. It's a sinus-related thing. Oh. Yeah, maybe if you end up sleeping on your back or something. In like the wrong position, and then get a migraine too with naps? Something to do with sleep cycles? Not naps for me, just laying down in general for too long. Oh, okay. That has something to do with like the physical positioning. Interesting. What if this whole stream is gonna be just me trying to draw the catJAM? Wait, how's it look so far? Can we like see? Oh god! Doesn't look like anything now. See. So far, so good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. I think I need it. I don't know what I'm doing. My neck is so long in these. Milana's catJAM is a single image that's warped? That may have been easier. Returns a sandwich. I am happy for you in the sandwich. Man, I haven't had a sandwich in a long time. Weirdly. Ah, I see. Oh, it's like animated. Saw a bit of jamming going on. Can I replay this like slowly? Well, it's okay. The next frame. Frame 32. Okay. Add a new frame. I'm excited for this emote. Me too. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get to the end and be like, wait, this looks terrible. We'll see. Yeah, I figured you guys would like it. Y'all like your dancing emotes. Hard part is getting my glasses to line up. Salami, honey ham, yellow mustard, spicy mustard, pickles, sharp cheddar cheese, buttermilk bread. Delicious. Hey, does anybody else put potato chips on a sandwich? I forget where we learned how to... I don't know. I remember doing that as a kid, and I forget how we learned how to do that. But it's like so... It's like such a good life hack. Yeah, you get like that crunchy crunch. Oh, now I want potato chips. Mom. Life hack, potato on sandwich. Wrong frame or wrong file. I want curly fries. Curly fries on the burger. Yeah, fries. Fries on your burger. So good. I always forget to do this. Never really have potato chips in the home. Wavy lays on sandwich. Oh, I love fries. Waffle fries over curly fries? I feel pretty indifferent towards waffle and curly fries. They're both better than normal fries. I love sandwiches, but the inside of your mouth gets so destroyed. What? What kind of sandwiches are you eating, Betty? Why is your mouth getting destroyed by sandwiches? Do you eat like super crusty bread or something? Like a toast sandwich? Possibly ones left outside. Banh mi. I don't like banh mi's. Yeah, the bread, banh mi bread tends to be like really hard. You gotta have like nice, like squishy bread. A banh mi is super fake. Never gonna live it down. Betty's gonna be famous for this one fact. Yeah, I can't eat, I mean, in general, bread that's like super hard. Yeah, I don't like in sandwiches. Like if I have to fight to bite my sandwich, if I have to fight to get a bite of the sandwich, I should just go hunt like a predator, you know? Like I would just go and hunt down live prey. If the fight is what I want, I would go do that. My fatal flaw is preferring toasted sandwiches. My sandwich was left outside overnight. It would be hella soggy. And then it would be soft, and your teeth would not get destroyed, or your mouth wouldn't get destroyed. What is banh mi? Oh, it's they're Vietnamese sandwiches. I mean, it's basically a sandwich, but with like Vietnamese ingredients. So you can get like the, I don't have them very often because I don't like them very much. But you know, they got like vegetables. I think you can get like bean sprouts in them and like cilantro, and you get like the meatball, like the Vietnamese meatball meat, like the kind that you get in pho noodles. Yeah. But yeah, they usually have like, I don't know what kind of bread they use. It's like that it's like a longish, like it looks kind of like a hot dog bread, but it's not a hot dog bread. Like a baguette, yeah. I'm sure there's a proper name for it. I feel like we talk about bread a lot here. Yeah, we always kind of default to food. Maybe because it's like after lunch. Yeah, it's kind of baguette-like. Let's do okay, next frame. Oh, we're getting into the jamming now. Getting into the jamming. I like the food chat, very relatable. Oh yeah. I want to hear about people's food preferences. Like I like hearing what kinds of things people like to eat. Because France colonized Vietnam. Ah, I see. I see. I was gonna ask a sandwich-related question. I forgot what I was gonna ask. Have I already asked if cheese bagel with strawberry cheese cream is a weird combo? You have not, and yes it is. What? Cheese with strawberry? No! No! No, 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 no. Is it like one of those things where you put, is it like putting sugar on the Korean corn dog? It's like, you don't think it would be good, but it is? Is that kind of thing? Have I bought a cheesa? What's a cheesa? Cheese pizza? Cream cheese though, very different. Oh, but the bagel itself has cheese though, right? So it's cream cheese, strawberry cream cheese, but... Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, whew. Didn't run out of... Thought we were running out of frames for a second there. I was scared. Okay. The noodle soups among various cuisines, I think pho is my fave. I love pho. I'm lucky to live close to a pho restaurant. This. Sure. Okay. Didn't realize it was weird until recently. Oh, have you had it for a long time? The cheese is like a big flat fried chicken circle with pizza topping on top from KFC. What? Oh, so the crust is made out of chicken? I wonder if my husband would want to eat it. He might be interested in it. This is such a funny frame. I'm secondhand stoked you live close to a pho restaurant. I like to go. My husband doesn't like pho as much as I do, so it is my go-to. Like my husband's, you know, like in the office or not at home for some reason during lunchtime. I will go to pho. Get pho by myself. That bagel combo is the one you always had at VBS as a kid? Really? How did this... This goes to show how unsupervised we were as children. Reheated my oven an hour ago. Too lazy to get out of my warm bed to cook. Oh no! Yeah, I cannot... Getting back into bed after getting out of bed is just a death sentence. Not leave. Okay, I want to see how this looks so far. This is so fast. How do I make it play slower? Maybe in the animation playback settings. Play. Do I edit the like timeline track? Edit track. Make it play slower. Guess I can like do this. Oh, you can kind of see the head bumping if I manually play it. Looking good. Okay. I can see the head bumping. It'll all be worth it. I have never thought about how my VTuber would look with the head turned to the side. Uh-oh. Kind of bummer the best restaurant near my house just closed down. Oh no! What kind of restaurant was it? Italian? Ah. Yeah, it's always a bummer when like a place that you used to go to is like no longer around. There was this isn't quite the same because I think they were only temporarily closed, but there was a boba tea place that I used to go to quite a bit at our old apartment because it wasn't next to our old apartment, but it was a little bit of a closer drive, so we would go there more often. And then the other day we were in the area and I was like, oh, I want to stop by and get boba from this place. And then we stopped by and then it was like closed until, I don't know, I think they were just doing renovations or something, thankfully. But I was still like, no, come back. There's an Asian man who ran a donut shop near my apartment in college. He would always give you extra donut holes. Aww. Nice ajoshi. Nice uncle. Sold the shop so we never saw him again, but we hope he's retired happily and relaxing in Hawaii. Aww. I hope so too. Well, if he sold the shop, then that's good. He got, you know, it didn't like go out of business. I would sell my soul for some donut holes right now. Oh man, I haven't had donuts in a long time. Gotta step out. Okay. We'll be here. I don't know how to like... Okay, let's try this. Head banging. Headbang. It looks so weird. Wow, Veggie. Oh, I haven't had donuts in a while. Maybe I should go to Krispy Kreme. Did I go to Krispy Kreme today? It's been so long. Did I? Where is the nearest Krispy Kreme to my house? I don't think I've been to Krispy Kreme since I moved here. Where I should go. Succumb to the sugary death. Oh, I want a donut. Love Krispy Kreme. They are the best donuts. Right? I don't know, but is it like... I've been afraid to ask if Krispy Kremes are considered like proper donuts or not, because whenever I get a donut at like any other donut place, it's always like a little bit different, like a bit harder and more bready. Like Krispy Kreme donuts are super soft. And it's like, is it because they're not like real donuts or something? Like is there something wrong with them? Are they like, is it like getting like, you know, is it like eating like I'm trying to think of an example, like getting like Panda Express versus like actual authentic Chinese food? Like, is it sort of like that? Is it like a donut inspired dessert and it's not like a real donut? I don't know. Like it's like too good that I'm suspicious. There's a double dozen promotion today. Get 24 donuts. Oh my goodness. Don't ask questions, just eat it. The difference is in the use of yeast. Oh. Yeah, because it's so like fluffy. It's like the most fluffy thing I've ever eaten. Thick shake ingredients. Well, you better make that thick shake, Galaxy. More airy, floofy bread for me. Yes. I agree. That's why I was so appalled by the flat croissants thing. Why would you flatten the croissant? Krispy Kreme donuts and fried chicken. Big fan of the mom and pop donut shops. The glazed raised is my fave from there. Yeah, I haven't found a good like local donut shop that I really like. I should look around. I remember wanting to make donuts once and the process is insane. Oh, is it really? Anybody here like honey buns? What is a honey bun? I only know honey bun is the like a nickname that like grandmas call people. Is honey bun a grandma nickname? Like, is that like sweetheart or something? Do people call each other honey buns? Or is that more of like a between, like a pet name between like couples? It's like a glazed donut, but a little thicker, and you buy them at Ho-Ho's or whatever. What's a Ho-Ho's? What's a Ho-Ho? I don't know what a Ho-Ho is. It must not be a West Coast thing? Question mark? I don't know. Never heard of a honey bun. A packaged treat like a Twinkie? Oh. I feel like an older waitress would call me a honey bun. Yo, if a nice old lady called me a honey bun, I would be thrilled. Like a ding dong? Wait, the waitress would call you a ding dong? Oh, you're saying the honey bun is like a ding dong. If a nice older lady called me a ding dong, I think I would be thrilled as well, but for a different reason. I would be highly amused. I know Twinkies and Ding Dongs because my friend at elementary school had them at lunch and I was so jealous. Ah, yes. It's kind of funny too because we didn't grow up eating like particularly healthy like lunches. Like, you know, like our parents would pack us like Capri Sun and like, you know, Lunchable style things. So it's like, why didn't we go the step? Why don't we take the next step and just have like hostess treats? If you called me a ding dong with a tone of endearment, I would be happy. I'd be concerned. Which fond childhood memories I have of Lunchable style things? Yes. Ooh. Wait, what is a ho-ho? I don't know what a ho-ho is. I know the Pokemon ho-ho. Oh, the ho-ho is a hostess treat. Oh, okay. I see. Cream-filled cake roll. Yeah, I kind of am thankful I never had those as a kid. Because now as an adult, I like don't have any craving for them. Maybe better for my health. Coated in dry frosting. Ah. Isn't the Pokemon Ho-Oh but not Ho-Ho? Oh, that's true. That's true. Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh, not Ho-Ho. After a Taco Bell mukbang stream, we can watch a Hostess product tasting stream. And then I will die on camera. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with boxes of... Oh, I guess I could give them away to people. I really like this kind of treats except the honey buns. The Twinkies taste like chemicals to me. Didn't somebody do like a... Is this like an internet myth or something? I thought somebody did like a test where like they like left a Twinkie out for like days. And then it like just didn't decompose. Oh, Mary Jo Thomas. You can buy the single ones, not the entire box. Oh, okay, you can buy singles. That's good. Otherwise it's like, what are we gonna do with all these boxes? Like your overnight Taco Bell. Okay. What frame are we on? 72. We're halfway, I think. Halfway. The frames. Through the fire and the frames. Okay, let's do another test. It's looking pretty good. Okay. All right. Oops. It was a good one. Thank you. Does anyone else sing Fire in the Flames at karaoke? It's unfortunate because the instrumentals are so long. So there's actually not too much singing, but the parts that you do sing is like very fun to sing at karaoke. Oh yeah, hey Backseater. I don't. You and GamerBeeb and Alexander Dean have the same like username color in my chat, so I kind of just like it all blended together. Not my range, unfortunately, but I love whistling that song all the way through. Yeah, Dragon Force. Dragon Force. One of the rock songs there's a specific set of rock songs I know, and the thing that they all have in common is that they were in Guitar Hero 3. What if you use the instrumental bit at karaoke to do something impressive silently, like juggling or doing visual magic or stacking a card house? Yes. I was obsessed with that song for a long time back then. I'm still obsessed with it. It's like one of the couple like closing songs I always end with. Whenever my friends and I are like, oh well, you know, our time is, we should probably end before, you know, the hour ticks over. And it's like, wait, like, can I sing Through the Fire and the Flames? Just one chorus. Just one of the choruses. And then they have to drag me out of the karaoke room while it's playing in the background. Did Guitar Hero stop making games? I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure. I know Activision got bought by Microsoft, right? Or something? I don't know if that affected anything. Or if they just moved on to do other stuff. But I wish I still had Guitar Hero 3. I would play it often. But I did get it. I did get a Guitar Hero controller. Like, I have it. It's like sitting right next to my desk. It's a lot more creaky than I remember it being. I don't know if it was always just like that, or I should probably save this, huh? Save my file that I'm working in so I don't lose all my progress. I don't know. So I was thinking about, I'm sure people like mod their Guitar Hero controllers, like grease them up so that the buttons are easier to press and stuff. I played it occasionally with Clone Hero, just a couple of times, because my forearms are no longer strong enough to like play fast. And also, like, the buttons are really, like, it's super loud. When I'm playing like Control Hero or Clone Hero with my Guitar Hero controllers, that it's just like crunching noises. Okay. Guitar Hero buttons are so satisfying. I agree. I think I read somewhere that they are like, the buttons work the same way as like a mechanical keyboard button. I think some people like modify their Guitar Hero controllers with like different switches and stuff. Customize the feel. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I feel like I read it somewhere. Wrong. There. Oh, I just remembered something. I was, have y'all heard about, this is like totally changing the subject, but have y'all heard of, like, ring story structure? My friend and I think I've mentioned this before, my friend and I have been working on a game, mostly on the, like, story writing part. We've been, like, kind of trying to figure out, like, the story of the game and the characters and things like that. And this is something that came up while we were, you know, discussing what to do, and she shared with me this article that she had read a long time ago, but He was like, oh yeah, if you haven't seen this seems kind of relevant to what we're trying to do. I was like, oh, okay. And she told me about this thing called ring story structure, which I had never heard of. Like, normally when I hear people talk about story structure, like, people talk about the hero's journey. If anyone's heard of that, there's an author. I'm not sure, like, what kind of scholar he would call himself. I get maybe just like a, I don't know, like a folklore scholar, researcher person. His name is Joseph Campbell. And he's written a couple of books on like the hero's journey, like there's like a kind of common myth structure that occurs throughout the, like in stories all throughout the world, like across geographies and something like that. I've also heard that that's not entirely, like, I've also heard people say, like, take his books with a little bit of a grain of salt, because some people think it's oversimplifying, but whatever, that's sort of a separate conversation. Yeah, but I hear, whenever people talk about story structure, I always hear about, like, the hero's journey. So I hadn't heard of this ring structure thing. And it was written, the article was written a while ago. I think the example they went through was Harry Potter, actually, and then also the Beauty and the Beast, the Disney movie. And the article was like, oh, like Disney's Beauty and the Beast is regarded by many as having like a perfect story structure. And I was like, what? I didn't know that. There's people out there who are like, this is the perfect story structure. I was like, that's cool. I would have paid more attention to Beauty and the Beast. But ring story structure, so it has a ring story structure. And I think what it means is it's sort of like everything that comes up in everything that appears in the first half of the story is like mirrored in the second half of the story. So there's like in some way or another. So for example, like at the beginning of the movie, like Belle in Beauty and the Beast, she is, she's she's like going around town, and like the townspeople are like, she's kind of weird, but that's okay, like whatever, I guess. And then like there's also like, oh, like she like is getting wooed by this dude Gaston, right? But she rejects him, right? And then if you go to the end of the movie, it's kind of mirrored, right? Like she has this, she accepts love from this other character, and they get together, and they're surrounded by the people of her, no longer town, but like the castle people, like all the inanimate objects and stuff that have been broken away from the curse. What happened to my layers? Okay. Add a frame here. Okay. And there's some other example, like the invention that her dad makes. There's like that little furnace powered invention thing that the dad makes. It shows up and he's like, it's exploding, it's not that successful, blah blah blah, it's not very useful. But then later, like in the mirrored part of the story, the invention thing, I guess, like helps some way. I can't remember. It like breaks somebody out of jail. I don't remember. But yeah, it's sort of a story structure that I thought was really interesting. And like it's cool because like doing it this way, making sure that it sort of helps enforce that everything in the story that shows up is resolved by the end of the story. And that's kind of what contributes to you feeling like when you watch a movie or read a book or whatever, and you feel like the story is sort of tidy and like makes sense and like feels very satisfactory. It's because of that. And I thought that was really, really interesting. Discussion here for this discussion of Beauty and Beast demonstrating because stories are, yeah, I wish I was more familiar with Beauty and the Beast. I actually am not super familiar with the movie. So unfortunately, but actually I was thinking about this. I'm hoping that woman can finally afford those 6 eggs she needs for her kids. Well, wait, what's the part of the song? I need 6 eggs. Something, some. I can't remember. I always thought her line read was really... The person who voice acts that lady is hilarious. She's like so frantic. That's too expensive. It's such a good song. And then actually I was thinking about this ring story structure thing. And then not yesterday, Friday, I was, getting ready for my Super Mario RPG stream, right? And I was trying to figure out, how do I title my stream? Like, what's gonna come up next in Super Mario RPG? I couldn't remember. So I was like, oh, let me take a look at the map and let me see what's coming up next. And then I realized, wait, let me see. I'm doing my drawing stream so I can show you. Where's the map? Okay. Let me open this. This is not big enough. Okay, see this? It's a circle. The Super Mario RPG map is a circle. And so and then I realized, I was like, and so that made me wonder, like, wait, does Super Mario RPG have a ring story structure? And I think it does. So look, okay, we start here, right? This is the start, right? So Bowser, Mario, and Peach all are at this, Bowser's Keep. They get exploded into various places, right? And here, where in the Mushroom Kingdom area, this is where the quest for Peach starts. And then you move from here to Booster Tower. This is the place where the quest for Peach ends, right? Okay, and then you see a similar thing too, actually. So there's a quest for Mallow, which starts here. Oh, green is not a good color for this. At the Tadpole Pond, because you meet Mallow here in Mushroom Way, so there's a little bit of a path there. But the major path is to Nimbus Land, right? This is the Mallow story quest, right? And then there's also the Bowser. We meet him. We basically get his quest of he's joining up with us to get his castle back. That starts in Booster Tower and goes we're not at the end of the game yet, but I assume when we get back to Bowser's Keep, that's gonna be there. So you can kind of, it's kind of interesting because there's sort of these different and the other thing here too is there's a bit of a symmetry to them. Or sorry, actually this is wrong. Marrymore. This is where Peach's quest ends. Yeah. So there's a bit of a symmetry here. Like this. Oops. That and then like this, right? So kind of a star shape. The start. Oh, kind of a star shape, but also the layering of the story quest, which I think is really cool because I was thinking to myself, actually, that's a really great way to do a story with multiple quests going on, because you kind of, oops, I'm getting too excited. You start out here, right? Here's step one. You get quest 1, you get quest 2, you resolve quest 1, and you get quest 3, you resolve quest 2, and then finally you resolve quest 3, right? So there's a little bit of a little conveyor belt of quests that kind of brings you out through the map, which I think is really cool. So I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. This was my like late night thoughts. Actually, I was having these thoughts like during the stream on Friday, but I didn't know how to like explain it without drawing it. And then I remembered. But anyway, there you go. My story analysis of Super Mario RPG. Top, rescue Peach. Bottom, booster tower, rescue Peach. Bowser changed from kidnapper to rescuer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, these are all, like, each of these lines, these colored lines are like character growth moments, right? So like with, well, I mean, maybe except for Peach, but I mean, she changes state from, you know, kidnapped to not kidnapped, right? Not kidnapped. And then Mallow changes from frog to not frog. Frog to prince. Oh my god, it's the frog that turned into a prince. I didn't even realize that. He turns into a prince from a frog. Oh, I didn't realize. And then yeah, and then Bowser turns from like bad guy to good guy, right? Well, actually he turns from good guy to bad guy. He joins up and then, you know, he gets his takes back his rightful place as bad guy. Never see the game the same way again, right? Like it's so good. Bowser's team goes for full circle, bad, good, bad. Yeah, he kind of like there's a little bit of a journey. Like he's on kind of his own journey from the start of this and then this is where he joins up with Mario's party, the kiddo's journey. So yeah, bad guy, good guy, bad guy again, basically. Yeah. So anyway, it's a genius game. Everyone should play it. I should get back to drawing. Welcome to my TED Talk on Super Mario RPG. What was I doing? Oh, I'm copying this. A Mario Party? Mario Party. I believe Mallow turns into a prince from a frog. How did I not realize? I'm scaring my cat. I'm yelling. Cat's like, stop yelling about story structure. Game is so good. I haven't even finished it. I'm so excited. What was I doing? What size was my... Okay. Game size. Okay. So yeah, I like story structure. I like thinking about it. I feel like I'm way better at analyzing it though than writing anything. I wish I was better at writing stuff. I suppose the trick is just to do it. That's my goal. I wanna like write a story someday. This is like lo-fi Genova theme playing background. Next. Frame 96. Okay. Oh, Logical Lime, hello! Welcome! Hello! Hope you're having a good day. How's it going? Let's shout you out. Rating and running? Yeah, no problem. Baldur's Gate 3, very nice. Very, very nice. Logical item for me, she worships a giant spider monster. We need to kick her out of the chat. Oh my goodness. Wait, what's the name of the spider monster in Forgotten Realms? It's the one that the drow worship. Morbid Curiosity run of Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, that sounds experimental and fun. Alex's meanie. Lolth, yes! Excuse me, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Lolth? If you have a couple minutes, I can give you a pamphlet and explain what we're all about. Yeah, the Drow God. Yeah, I remember reading the Drizzt books several years ago, where and talking about Drow society and all that. Like, I thought it was very fascinating. Lolth is when I say laughing out loud. She would not be pleased to see that, to hear that. Lolth is very displeased with you. Lolth is very displeased with you. Oh man. That sounds fun. Curiosity. Why can I not add more frames to my animation? Uh-oh. Edit track. Can I add more frames? Uh-oh. Lolth is pretty mean even to her own kind, yep. Basically, the run is she picks the option she normally would avoid, but she's morbidly curious about what happens with it. That sounds really fun. That sounds very, very fun. Were there any, like, interesting, like, particularly surprising things that happened? That's a good way to, like, see content you would never otherwise see. Man, I gotta get to playing Baldur's Gate one of these days. How do I increase the number of frames that I can draw? I may have to Google this. Let me Google this. This Clip Studio only let me add 24 frames to an animation, because that would be unfortunate. Increase frames in Clip Studio animation. Whoa, I might have to upgrade Clip Studio. I see. Only users of Clip Studio EX may create animations with more than 24 frames. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what do I have? Do I not have EX? Do I have just regular? Version information. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, it's so fast. It's kind of doing it. If I make it go slower. How do I make it go slower? Some of them didn't like the result and reloaded. She didn't like the result and reloaded. Some of them she died because she antagonized someone strong enough to kill her party. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I suppose that's something to be careful. Wish that was more upfront before you invested time into it. Feels like a sales tactic. Yeah, I'll have to, I mean, I'm sure I can just, like, upload it. Let me see. Can I slow down the playback settings? All frames, loop play, render before starting playback. Why don't I make it, like, not so frantic looking? Okay, so if I turn off onion skin and I manually play it, the next frame. This actually doesn't look that bad. Oh no. Okay, well, I think what I can do then is I'll just start a new animation track, I guess. And then I'll, like, merge them together at the end. Edit timeline, new timeline. Do this. Where did my timeline go? Uh-oh. Did I just delete all my... New track. How do I make a new track? New animation folder. This? Oh, okay. I'll just start a new folder. Hide that. Create a new frame. Okay, I did it. Oh, well, that sounds cool. I'll have to go check out the VOD of your Baldur's Gate run. I wanna see what Lolth is all about. I wanna go back and read some of the Forgotten Realms books that I used to read. Okay, 96. Frame 96, so we need frame 90... or frame 100. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. Been doing this for an hour and a half. We're gonna make one emote this stream. We're gonna make one emote. Okay. Kinda wanna... let's onion skin back on. Okay. Alright. Good. 104. Frame number 104. Next frame. This. Okay. And then... whoa, the character... whoops, there's my... wrong file. Okay. Oh, the character's turning to the side again. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Files that I'm not using. Man, can I finish this on stream? I hope so. I want to like upload it so people can use it. 114. Where is it? Ah. This. Thanks. Oh, but I need to go in and fill in fill in all the line art with white. Okay. Making animations is hard. But it'll be worth it. This may be the only animated emote I make ever. It's so hard. But I guess I can make the walking one pretty easy. Whoops, wrong folder. Okay. Animation's more of a process than one single image. Yeah, for sure. Like, even when I have all the images, like, I think I'm gonna have to go back and, like, fix some stuff. Make it flow correctly. You really have to think about the physics of things, which I'm not very good at. Like the hair, like, cause the cat doesn't have like bangs like I do, so I need to invent the movement of the bangs myself. But it sure is satisfying though. Very satisfying process. Oh no, I did the math wrong. Drew the wrong frame. I need 118. 118, not 120. Delete that one. Oh, I guess this is about the same though. Okay. 122. We're getting there. Draw frame. Okay. Why does my brush seem so... Okay, there we go. It's so funny looking. Okay. Hello, Voodoo Doodler. Welcome back. We were talking about Lolth, the spider goddess from Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think I would like to serve a spider goddess. If I remember correctly, she demands many sacrifices. I do not want to be sacrificed or sacrifice other things. Don't know much about D&D, but always looked interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of happy how popular it's become. I'm not really sure what caused it. Maybe like I'm not sure if it's like just the popularity of certain media, like Critical Role or whatever. Yeah, I'm really curious to know what kind of made it more popular. But yeah, it's a cool experience if you can find people to play with. You know, it comes with all the awkwardness and coordination needed to play any kind of group activity, but one of my favorite activities. If I can wrangle enough people to play. Maybe because I like thinking about story structure, and in a lot of ways, I feel like tabletop role-playing games are sort of like story structure games, which I find very interesting. Seems very big brain. Ah, I think you just have to like, yeah, it really depends on who you play with. Some people really just like playing and, you know, doing shenanigans. Others like really making like a kind of more serious story together. Some people play, this is not myself playing, but some people play so they can kind of do like fantasy combat. Like they treat it more like the game than the story. So there's a lot of different flavors. A lot of different flavors. I think it comes down to the fact that it's a fantastic storytelling system. So aspiring writers likely started with it young, and as a result, several writers wrote episodes of shows based on it, and it took off. Ah. Yeah, I guess the answer to a lot of these things are really like the people who liked it grew up and started working on accessible like shows that other people watch. Okay. $34. Yeah, it's a good system. I wonder how easy it is to get like kids to play it. Like I wonder if my niece and nephew would enjoy playing it. I don't know. There's probably like more kid-friendly tabletop role-playing systems. Then D&D is certainly not a kid-friendly. I mean, not in that it's like not, you know, NSFW or anything like that, but it's very like complicated, overly complicated, even for non-kids, I would say. I recently played, I can't remember if I talked about this. I played the Dungeon World tabletop role-playing system. I really liked it. It's a lot more story friendly. Like a lot less number crunching. But unfortunately I think it's not, the D&D like tropes are so strong that I think it's actually a little bit hard to, in some ways it's sort of hard to wrap your mind around. Like, kind of changing the mindset around like, oh, like I don't need to do like these kinds of checks anymore. I have to like think about it this other way. I think a lot of things that weren't super popular on launch became popular as a result of a few small groups growing up with it and then pushing for it in later generations. The modern version of D&D is much less complicated than the old versions. Oh yeah, I think what did we start with? I think can't remember if I played D&D 3rd edition or not. I don't think so. I think I must have started on 4th edition. I remember that being really crunchy. But it was also my first like exposure to any kind of tabletop role-playing game, so I didn't know anything. I was just like, oh, that's just how tabletop role-playing games are. 3.5e was peak complicated. That's what I hear. I hear people say that. It also probably didn't help that I was playing a character, like I chose for my very first D&D game as a player. I chose a character. I built a character that was very much the kind of character that I would choose in a video game. And I didn't really think that much about like the role-playing aspect of it, which I hear is actually kind of common. Like people kind of, you know, first-time players will often kind of approach D&D that way. Yeah, and I didn't have as much fun playing this character because you know, like all I could do was like swing my sword. Like I hadn't thought about like what I wanted to do with this character. I remember her name was, my first D&D character ever was a Dragonborn paladin named Sora. And I forget what her backstory was. I don't think she had really much of a backstory. I remember I drop kicked a sword once at an enemy, which like does not make a lot of sense. Because how are you supposed to drop kick a sword? Seems hard. But yeah, after I retired that character, I think I talked to my DM like after, I don't know, like a year of playing with the character, and I was like, can I change characters? I want to play a different character. That's not like a stubborn, mean old Dragonborn paladin. Like who's like lawful good. It's very boring. 4E bucked against that because they felt they wanted D&D to be less about the combat and more about the role playing. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder, it seems like it'd be really interesting to be on the design side of these kinds of systems. Probably also a lot of pressure too, like trying to design a system for the most like, probably the most popular tabletop role-playing like franchise. JoJo strikes me as lawful good, maybe not stubborn. Am I lawful good? I feel like when I think of lawful good, I feel like, is it like I'm not a very like proper person. Not a very proper person. I guess I'm not chaotic either. I'm just kind of normal. Normal good. My alignment is normal good. Improperly good. My alignment is awkward good. Like whenever it was sort of a popular meme for a little while, right? Where like you'd have these like, you know, like a grid of like sandwiches, like different kinds of sandwiches or something, and it would be like, or like ways of eating a chocolate bar, like laid into the D&D alignment system. I think I saw one a while ago that was like the way artists labeled their Photoshop layers. And like lawful good is like all of the all the layers are like labeled into folders. They're moved and organized into folders. They're all like properly named. And then I think the chaotic good was like they're organized into folders, but they're not named, which is what I do. Like I will not name my layers because I'm too lazy for that, but I will organize them because that's like as much as I will do to like save future joy from being confused. That and less complicated means they have to deal with less edge cases of this is too good in combination with this. Ah, right. It's a bit easier to balance. That makes sense. Yeah, game design in general, especially when it comes to like power, like balancing for power, just seems super hard. I'm bad at thinking about things in that way. Taco Bell is chaotic evil. Wait, what's like the lawful good of what's the lawful good of fast food? McDonald's? Is McDonald's lawful good? No. Might not know a lot. Maybe there isn't one. Lawful good is Benny and Co. or St. Hubert. What is that? I've never heard of it. I want to go try the lawful good fast food. It only exists here. Oh. That makes sense. The lawful good is not common. Oops. Rotisserie chicken? Huge chains, but I don't think US has that. You have a rotisserie chicken chain? Oh, that's amazing. Only thing I order from? Oh. Wait, what? Here's the important question. What kind of sides can you get with your rotisserie chicken? I assume, ooh, rice? Rotisserie chicken and rice. Oh. Fries or rice, but there are others. Oh, fries with rotisserie chicken, mac and cheese. What is the category for evil? Evil? Lawful evil? Chaotic evil? Neutral evil. Chaotic evil? Evil. I did once play it wasn't very long-lived. I did once play in a D&D campaign with some friends where we were villains. We were bad guys. That was kind of fun, but we were not like good bad guys. Because I think all of us were a little bit like too shy to be like actually evil. We're like, oh, we're gonna rob this, you know, this caravan and like take all their supplies. It's like, oh, what are you gonna do with the people? It's like, we'll let them live. Just tie them up. Just let them go. Like, oh, okay. Villain campaign off to a great start. That's why I move Alexander. He's not afraid of me actually evil. Oh no. Lawful evil is probably evil because they stick to the letter of the alignment. Yeah. They follow the evil handbook. I'm only evil in certain circumstances. But aren't we all evil in certain circumstances? Human nature. There's a little bit of evil in all of us. Probably. Alignments are silly in the first place because good people do bad things and bad people do good things. Yep, for sure. Yeah. Never evil, I'm an angel. I can be your angel or your devil. Oh my gosh, I think I reached the end of my reference frames. I think I did it. I gotta fix them up though. Joking. Do you have situations where, you know how like in movies and cartoons and stuff, there's like the angel on your shoulder and the devil on your shoulder? What are the situations in which this happens to you? When does your angel and your devil show up? Okay, let's try looking at this. Headbanging. Yeah, headbanging. Okay, I need to fix... These are not correct. The first two layers are not correct. Okay, so we need to open 4. Eve is the angel on the shoulder when she wins, and then she wins out, and we think it's happy ending, but right at the end we realize she's the real demon after all. Oh no! I didn't play. I watched a horror game that was like that once. There's an RPG Maker horror game. Well, I don't know. Well, anybody, I'm stopping because I was like, wait, should I spoil it? It's kind of an old game though. I'm not sure if anybody here will ever play it, but there's a spoil it. Okay, well, I won't say the name of the game, but yeah, it's an RPG Maker horror game. But yeah, you find out like you're like this. The main character is like trying to escape from this, evil person. They're doing like terrible things, and then at the end of the game, you find out that you grew up to be just like that person, and it's like, oh my gosh, I was the bad guy. I grew up to be the bad guy. Okay. Let's hide this folder. Okay, I gotta redo these frames because these were in the wrong order, I think. Yeah. 2 frames. Gasp. Yeah, it was very... It's like it's horrifying, right? It's like usually with a horror game, you like try to escape and it's like, oh God, like that was a really scary experience. And then, like, thank goodness I'm like, okay now. But then the protagonist, like in the epilogue, the protagonist like grows up to be like also an evil serial killer. Like they grow up to be just like the person that they were trying to escape from. I was like, whoa. Like kind of scary. And grab one more frame. Okay. Okay. Thing is, in a lot of situations, a lot of decisions can be considered one morality for one side and the other morality for the other side. And every decision affects at least someone along the line positively and at least someone along the line negatively, no matter how good or evil the action is. In particular, with how much murder goes on in D&D, you probably can't call anyone not evil in terms of murder. That is so true. Yeah, it's I mean that's one thing I think is very appealing about like fantasy, like non-dark fantasy fiction, is that the lines of morality are laid out to be a lot more clear than they are in real life. And I think that is, I mean, for me, for sure, I think it's true. Like, I think people find it comforting in some ways. It's like, oh, like, in this complicated world that is real life, you can make some sense out of it. As long as your bad guy your antagonist is a physical creature that you can battle with swords and shields, everything's fine. So I think there's definitely some comfort out of it. Okay. Here we go. All right, I think we're done with our frame. So let's see if we can... this. Okay, so head banging, head banging, head banging, head banging, head banging. Oh wait, what's happening? That one. This one. Head banging. Okay, that seems good. And then continues from here. This seems good, right? I gotta figure out the physics of the hair now. This is the problem. Okay, let's hide my reference layer. Oh my goodness. How do I animate hair? Okay. Well done. Thank you. I'm probably, oh man, I'm gonna have to, I probably won't finish this on stream though, which I'm very sad about because I have to like upgrade my, copy of Clip Studio so I can output the animation. Just animate it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. Okay. I got my hair here. Do I need to like make sure the neck is in like right spot? Wonder. Maybe not. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. Try to... Oops. Try to make it a little bit smoother. JoJo magic. Yeah, I've been kind of skipping the hair on some of the frames. And like... just gotta make sure that everything's kind of all connected. If it's standard, monitor refresh rates, 24 frames is about 0.4 seconds long. I wish I knew how to like adjust the, because if I play it back, like it's like too fast. Ah! I need to like adjust the frame rate of this to be like, or the, yeah, to be like twice as long. I don't know how to change the, actually, let me see if I can Google it. We can like watch it. Clip Studio animation. Frame rate. Change. Animation menu, timeline, frame rate. Frame rate. Ah! Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, this is a little too fast. Stop playing. Change it to be a little bit slower. Probably like 12 frames per second. Hello, Greg. It looks so janky. It's going good. I'm struggling with animation. The hair is like all over the place. It's like disappearing. What am I doing? I'm making a catJAM emote. That's what I'm doing. Okay, let's fix this. This is so hard. I regret trying to do this. I regret. Let's this hair bit. Jesus. At a minimum, after this, you can save given animating some level of a shot. That's true. Even though I was basically rotoscoping the cat. Rotoscoping the cat. So it's a little bit cheating, I think. Dun, dun. Yeah, this hair should be flying forward because the head is moving back. So the delay, more like this, right? Yeah, I think it's very successful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Maybe I'm gonna hope to try to get this done by next stream so people can use the catJAM. Tempted to ask about her rates. Oh boy, you don't want to pay me to make an animation. What is the emotion conveyed here? The emotion is vibes. Undefined. The emotion is vibes. This is vibes. There's a reason why most 2D animation uses software that fills frames in instead of things being hand animated every frame. I wonder if Clip Studio has things like that. I mean, it's kind of like what Galaxy was pointing out earlier about how another streamer's like catJAM emote has. Basically, it's a drawing, but it's like just like warped instead, hand drawn, which is pretty smart. Yes. catJAM emotions. And then straightened out a little bit, so the hair is gonna also kind of straighten out. catJAM. Yummy catJAM. Whoa. One is like real dramatic. Where does the hair go in this one? Oh. Okay, this one is a forward motion. Okay, so this one the hair should be back. This. And then motions up. Hair follows the head up. And then the head retracts over like this. And then gosh, I gotta like finish the lines here. The head is floating. This one, the hair should be exaggerated a bit more, I think. That. This fact that Studio Ghibli doesn't do the autofill in every frame is why it looks so different according to most modern animation. Oh, really? That makes sense. And they like physically hand paint all their backgrounds and stuff too. Yeah, I guess a lot of modern animation, like cartoons and stuff nowadays, I think my My Little Pony was like this, and that's not even that new. Like, it's more of like a flash animation style of animation, where they have like pieces and they're moving parts. And I think Arthur actually changed to the more like flash animation style too. My childhood show Arthur. Exaggerate the hair a bit more. Studio Jojo. Maybe. Maybe someday. I'd like to learn animation properly. Someday. Like maybe take a class or something. I think a lot of it is just kind of like observing. Have you seen the new Ghibli movie? Oh, yeah, The Boy and the Heron? I really liked it. But it was, I think it reminded me a lot of Spirited Away. I don't know. Like, it was a lot more, like, weird and fantastical. And more like about feelings, I think, than a plot. Which I felt Spirited Away is a little bit like that too. Kind of like skips your logical brain and kind of goes straight, it like beams itself straight into your emotional brain, which I sort of liked. I liked it. I mean, I would recommend watching it. It's a beautiful movie. Your description makes it sound intriguing. Perhaps I'll watch tonight. Yeah, let me know how you like it. I enjoyed it. And I say this as someone who was like, I feel like just okay about most of the other recent Studio Ghibli movies. Like, they were fun, but I didn't really like get into them that much. But I liked Boy and the Heron. Part of the reason why most companies go 3D animated when they do animation is that in most cases, they all have to do is make a model and pose it instead of having to draw things in post. With motion capture, they often don't even need to do more than a little bit of manual posing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I think the trade-off then becomes like, you know, what kind of style, what kind of aesthetic do you want to have? And even then, I think, is like becoming more and more possible with 3D. Like, you look at like Genshin popularizing the like anime look, 3D anime look that you can now do. It like looks pretty dang similar to like traditional anime looks. You used to not be able to do that before. It used to look really jank, like anime 3D models. And then like Spider-Verse, of course. Okay, let's see how this plays. It's so fast. Wait, the hair makes it look more frantic. Timeline, change, frame rate. Make it less frantic. It looks so fast. Is this a little bit better? A little bit better. Wind Waker looks very much like a comic that was early 2000s. That's true. That's true. And they made the character models, or the character designs, I guess, very simple on purpose to kind of make them fit. Personally thought it was a bummer when Attack on Titan switched to 3D Titans. Oh, I never watched Attack on Titan. Yeah, there's a lot more. You do notice it in anime more nowadays. Whenever there's like a large vehicle or like something like that in the background, or even now with even if you're in like a crowd, like if there's like a crowd shot of like lots of people like, you know, crowded around somewhere, or like the characters are walking through kind of like a town. Yeah, often the people will be kind of like shadowy, like 3D models walking around, which is honestly, like, I mean, it kind of makes sense, like for a part of the anime that you're not like looking at that much. Oops, what is this amalgamation? Yeah, like why not take those shortcuts? Modern day Dragon Ball does it a lot. Oh, really? What did they okay, when I think of Dragon Ball, I think of like two buff dudes in a like a desert. Is there like what other objects are there to animate? Is it like the energy balls and stuff? Do they make that like 3D? And they're just like yelling at each other. Do they 3D animate? Oh, is it for the battle scenes? Like they 3D animate the battle scenes? That's pretty much it. They go fantastical planets with lush scenic backgrounds. Okay. Yeah, basically some sort of battle arena setting. Make the hair not as back. I feel like my face shouldn't be so long like a cat. Okay. You can see an argument for if you do that, it might distract the viewer from what is supposed to be the focus simply because it looks different enough to draw your eyes away from what's actually important in the scene. That's true. Yeah, I think I definitely notice it when it does show up, but my husband doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an artist and I like see it. I don't know. But also, like, I think they probably have to be thoughtful about like where they place it and all that. Dude. Huge neck. Huge neck. Huge neck, Jojo. Oh, I see. This should have more. Hair should be more long. Yeah, the energy's extending up. Okay. Do I play musical instrument? I somehow envision you playing piano or cello. Wow. You think I'm a cello person? I do play piano. Or I used to play piano. I like took lessons from like a proper my mom, she always says this. My mom's dream was that one of her kids would become a pianist. That didn't happen. But she did invest like Like my parents are pretty frugal, I would say, but my mom did invest in like she got us lessons from like a proper like classically trained like pianist teacher person. So my mom did not skimp on the piano lessons. I was not very good at like practicing. Like I was very sneaky about it. I remember as a kid being like, you know, I would get home from school earlier than my mom gets home from work, right? And then I was supposed to practice piano like 1 hour every day. And then like, you know, sometimes I wouldn't, because sometimes I'd be like, I want to watch TV or whatever. And then like, you know, my mom would get home and be like, did you practice piano today? I'd be like, yeah. And she would like, I don't know how she do. I swear to God, like, I think she put like a piece of tape or something. Like she must put like a piece of a dry, like spaghetti noodle or something, like on the piano, like key cover or something. She's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, you're right, I did it. And then she'd be like, go practice right now. I'd be like, okay. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, it makes sense. She's paying all this money to pay this like professional piano person. Like her kid isn't practicing. Come on. So I understand the stress now. But yeah, she really imagine wishing for pianist and getting a Twitch emote maker. I just send this emote to my mom. Be like, Mom, look what I made, and she'll be like, oh, cool, I guess. You draw this emote in a flipbook? I should. Maybe I should have done that first, just to like, instead of struggling with the... should have done that first to like prototype this out. They do a good job. They only put them where most people wouldn't even care to look, and they avoid making it look too different from the aesthetic of the actual content. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think as long as they can get kind of like the shading style right and stuff of like 3D assets, usually isn't too much of a problem. Probably was just good at telling when you're lying body signals and all that. That's true. I was like, I don't know, like 15 or younger. Probably wasn't very good at lying. Yet. Head is moving backwards and then forwards very rapidly. Okay. Back again. Back again. Yeah, my mom was always very good at being able to tell when we were lying. maybe children aren't very good at it. That's probably true. I don't think I'm not sure what I would do if I caught my niece or nephew lying to me. I think I would second guess myself. I'm like, no, they're perfect angel children. Why would they do this? Gotta go. Okay, bye, Alexander Jean. Have a good week. I'll see you next time. Lied all the time as a kid and still lie all the time. The trick is to believe it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Then you're believable. Yeah, I used to do that. That was my strategy whenever I would play, like, Mafia. Like, you know, if you play, like, Mafia or Werewolf. My strategy was to, like, gaslight myself into believing that I wasn't the bad guy, even though I knew I was the bad guy. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Kids are bad at lying. Sometimes parents have to pick their battles. Yeah, I always wonder, like, I don't think I'd be a very good parent. Like, I don't have kids. I don't really plan on having kids, but I think that would be one of the things I feel like I would have the most hard time with, is like, because then you would like, because you always hear stories, right, of like you know, your friends telling you, or you see these stories on the internet of like, oh yeah, like I did this, you know, there's this thing that happened once and my parents totally thought it was me and it wasn't me. It wasn't me, but they punished me for it anyway. And I'm like, no, that's so sad. Oh no. Okay, I think we have all the frames roughly drawn. The hair's flopping around pretty good. Try this one. I want to make the necklace long. Wait, why is this neck is not connected to the ground? Wait, is it this one? This emote. I had to teach Baxi the term gaslighting because he gaslights me all the time. Here's what you're doing. Called gaslighting. I was an expert at it before even learning about it. Take that, Plato. Who needs to know about the idealized concepts or whatever? When you learn skills from the streets. This is sort of weird looking. Let me adjust this drawing. It's so dumb looking. I like it. I like my dumb animated emote that I'm making. Checking everything. Okay. Now, next step is I have to fill in all of the... I have to fill in all of the white, like, the area. Is there a faster way to do this? I'm sure Clip Studio has like a smart, like, fill function. That is reference layer. Close and fill? What does this do? No. No. Oh. Whoa! Okay. I mean, I guess I could just use a normal paint bucket, but I'm sort of, like, uneasy about that. Sometimes you just let things go a bit if it's harmless and if you're tired and would rather use your energy on more serious things. Yeah. That seems probably the right way to go. I mean, in general. Not just for kids, I'm sure. Okay. Fill all these in. Now here's the thing. Don't know how to make animation frames that are more than one layer. So how do I do that? Do I need to like merge it together? This? Merge selected layers. That did not work. Why? Oops. Need to like I don't know how, I don't know how to edit this layer. It won't let me add like another layer to the timeline. I think I need to like, how do I merge the line art with the fill? Okay, I have to like bring it out. Maybe group this into a layer folder. Put it back in the timeline. And then can I like assign cell to frame? This? This? Oh, okay, I did it. Ha! I think you're getting confused. Should have named your layers properly. Yeah, I have, what do I have? I have layers that are named layer 1 through 24, and then I have other layers that are just numbers 1 through 15. And then I have 3 folders that are named, 4 folders. No, 3 folders that are named folder 2, folder 3, and folder 4. Okay. Okay, so I need to make a folder for each of these frames. I think. Is that how I'm doing it? Then assign cell to frame. Yeah. Okay. 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 I think I've understood. I think I understand. Man, I wonder how people animate this in this like properly. I can't imagine people make like full-on like length hand animated, you know, short films or something with this, right? Seems very hard. Oops. There we go. I'm back. You did so much in a couple hours. You think so? I feel like I barely like scratched the surface. Imagine if this was your 9 to 5. Oh God. Hey, where's my tablet? Gone. Oh, there it is. In a few years, we would have an end credits animation for a movie. And the end credits is just the catJAM head while the names are scrolling up the screen. Done. End credits. I get an email from like a movie production company and they're like, oh, Jojo, we've seen your incredible work and we'd like to commission you to do the end animation for this movie that we're making. Oh, and then, like the theme is like this, and the characters are like, you know, these people, and it's like a story about like life and death and grieving. Like, oh, okay, like I'm inspired. I can totally do something like that. And then I just submit like a catJAM animation, just a giant catJAM head. You could put the JoJo Jam head in the just like no longer sleeping, just groove into some music while comfy. That's a vibe too. I think that's also a vibe. All right. Okay, fill that in. All right. I've figured out how to do this fast. Now the only complication is how I'm gonna stitch these two animations together. You put it in like a break screen, that's true. I do have a break screen that I'm very proud of, but the break screen isn't animated, I suppose. My ending and start screens are like kind of animated, I guess. So I guess people kind of decorate their screens with like random GIFs and stuff though, huh? I guess that's a thing people do. I could do that. I could decorate my screens with GIFs that are just GIFs that I made. Which, the movie. I was right to suspect that making this one emote was gonna take the whole stream. I really want to finish it on stream though, because I want people to try it. I don't know how I'm gonna like export it though. Problem. I wonder if I can upgrade on stream. How much is Clip Studio EX? I guess it's a one-time cost. How much is it to upgrade? Tell me. Tell me. Buy now. Oh no, I have to go through this complicated login process. Okay, well I'll do it later, I guess. I have to log in with my Clip Studio account. I don't even remember what that is. This is a super short amount of time for how much work you've done. Oh, thank you. No, it really is thanks to the fact that I'm mimicking an existing emo. I think if I was doing this from scratch, it would be like so much more difficult. But thankfully, I kind of have a map to work with. Skeleton. But yeah, I am proud of myself. I should be proud of myself. Like, kind of amazing. I can definitely see why people enjoy animating. It's like very, very satisfying to like see the end result. You could make an emote based off Ain't No Way. Which one's that? I gotta Google. Ain't No Way. I'm seeing different. I googled Ain't No Way and I'm seeing many different images. Oh, the kind of like surprise, like, oh, like, is that what you're talking about? I don't know my Clip Studio account. Ah, okay. Ain't No Way Skeleton fan. Ain't No Way Skeleton fan. Oh. Whoa, that's a complicated GIF. Whoa. Interesting. You need specifically EX or would Pro do? Well, I have Pro. I already have Pro. So I would need to upgrade, I think, to EX to get more frames. Which isn't a problem. I can't imagine it's super expensive. And it's a one-time purchase. Unlike some other popular drawing programs. 169. Oh. Uh-oh. 169. That's a lot more than I was expecting. Maybe I can like merge the maybe I can like export the GIFs separately and then like merge them together somehow. Subscription-based models. Oh, I know. Like, I kind of wonder if in the near future we're gonna start seeing a movement towards like it's already kind of happening, at least for gaming, like retro gaming. Like people moving towards like, oh, don't buy digital content, like buy the physical cartridges, because you never know when like a service is gonna shut down and then all the things that you quote unquote own are just gonna disappear. Like that's happened. I feel like people are doing that already with games to some degree. I don't know. I wonder if people are gonna start like moving back to that. 'Cause, like, you know, people losing movies because like the service that they were using like lost the license to like the movie. And so now it's like, oh, you no longer have access to this movie on Amazon Prime or Hulu or whatever because we just don't have it anymore, even though you bought it. It's like, what? What do you mean? You get an annual pass for $28.99 a year. Oh, that movement has always been there. My answer is, if that happens, sail the high seas. Feel free to sail the high seas. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like totally reasonable. It's like, if it makes it really hard to get and keep a legal copy, like what do you expect people to do? Companies? What do you expect people to do, huh? Oops. Oh, okay. The annual pass for $28.99 might be better too, because then I could just like upgrade it for the year and then export my one GIF and then go back to paying nothing. That seems good. Okay, I might try to do that. Thank you for looking that up, Power. Alright, so once I finish filling these in, then I can work on trying to export it. You not own anything. You rent the thought of owning. Oh no. Pirating's the ultimate digital copy. Oh, I was talking about this with my husband earlier today, actually, because, oh, why were we talking about this? I can't remember why we started talking about this, but he used to, when he was like a teenager, he used to like, because we were talking about PlayStation 2 games, and he was talking about how he would like get copies of PS2 games. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember those days. And then, you know, he started talking about how like, you know, those back in the day, you can probably still do this, but back in the day there were these like IRC channels with like the file service bots that you would like go in and like people would put up their bots so that they would share the files that they had. And you go into the IRC channel and be like, I wonder what anime this person has, or I wonder what music this person has. And my husband was saying, actually, when he was like one of the few people who had the like an the MP3 rip of like the Pokemon movie soundtrack or something like that. Apparently like not a lot of people had it. And then he says he remembers the feeling of like seeing somebody come into his, you know, access the bot and like seeing somebody download something at like 10 kilobits a second or whatever, and it's just like, aha, thank you for your, you know, welcome to my humble IRC bot. I hope you're, you know, I hope you find something that catches your eye here. Can you export all the individual images and turn them into GIF in different software? That's true. Isn't LimeWire what everyone uses for piracy? Yeah, I think LimeWire, there was Kazaa back in the day. I remember downloading music on Kazaa. You know, BitTorrent. I don't know what the kids do nowadays. Like now I'm too lazy to like look up stuff most of the time. It's like, oh, if I can't find it on YouTube, then like, whatever. I'll just like be okay not watching it or whatever. Sometimes you find like old websites that are like, oh, like especially for like retro games. Like, oh, like there's this like particular website that's been around since 2001 that has like the soundtracks for all of these PS1 games for download. And you're just like, oh, okay, cool. Just like a direct download. Very simple. But yeah, nowadays I don't know what people do. I could convert the GIF into a different software. I guess I do have Photoshop, but I don't know. Okay. I think... It looks so stupid. Okay, that seems good. Let's do the next batch of images. The best way to stop piracy is to make it easier to acquire legally than it is to acquire for free. Yep. Like, I read this somewhere, and I can't remember where I read it, but... You know, it's sort of like, if you don't want people to litter, put more trash cans around. It's like, most people will do the right thing if it's, like, easy to do. But if it's not easy to do, then you get a mess. Stuff like Netflix really gives enough content that most kids probably won't want to pirate most of the time. Oh, I see, okay. That's true. Yeah, I guess maybe it's not that common to worry too much about things getting lost. I don't know, maybe it's just a different mindset. Based on, you know, I grew up in a physical media kind of era, but I guess a lot of people who are now adults did not, so yeah, maybe it's just a matter of like, oh, I'm just used to it. If it goes away on a service, I'll just find it again somewhere else. A lot of piracy software can come from people making homebrew. For like ROMs, pirates basing their software on that. 3DS piracy became really popular recently because the 3DS store shut down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, you can't buy a lot of the software anymore. Like, even if I wanted to pay money for it, I cannot. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just, like, never play Pocket Card Jockey? eShop only... I guess they did release it for Switch. I guess they did do it for Switch. And I suppose that's the idea behind the Switch Online stuff. Like, you don't need ROMs. Just play our ROMs instead. On our official emulator. Stuff on Netflix is easy to go on and get recommended something. It's easier than seeking it out like you would have. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, it's interesting. You could put a gray triangle neck shadow for a better sense of depth, like on Pikachu's neck. Oh, that's true. Maybe I should go in and do a little bit of shading. I think I did that for one of my other emotes, so it would match? Would it match? Did I do it for my hello emote? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, I guess I didn't do the shadow. But I could put the shadow. The line art isn't connected. Horrible. Okay. How we holding up? Oh, I think we're almost done. We're just filling in the... Whoa! Filling in the non-transparent sections. And then I just need to stitch together the GIF somehow, which may involve me buying an annual pass for the upgrade of Clip Studio. Oops. Wrong button. Wrong layer. compile images into a GIF. Yeah, because like Clip Studio has can do that for me, but it has a limit of 24 frames, which I think I knew, but I forgot because I think I ran into it when I was making my my starting and ending screens many moons ago. So right now I have 2 separate GIFs that I need to figure out how to like put together. But the simplest answer, but not the cheapest answer, would be to just upgrade temporarily. Like get a year of EX for $30. That is not the cheapest answer. I really don't like relying on an algorithm for recommending me content, but it kind of just happens for me on YouTube. Yeah, it's yeah, it's, I mean, sometimes the algorithm is good. Like, sometimes I find stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I did like that. And then sometimes it's not good. I don't know. But I guess that would be true even for like, you know, human beings recommending me things, you know? So I don't know. I don't like it for like text social media. Like I don't like it for Twitter, and Threads now too. I've been poking around on there a little bit because it just like the For You tab just shows me like really stressful things. There's like people being really mad about something, and I'm like, oh, why am I reading this? And you can't help but not read it because you're like, wait, some kind of drama's going on? Tell me about the drama. And then I read it and then I'm like, wait, that was kind of sad and upsetting. Why did I do this to myself? Use Creative for GIFs. Google make GIF from images. Easy GIFs gives you 2,000 image per GIF limit. Easy GIF. I specifically turn off autoplay on everything that I can. Yeah, same here. Like, so you don't, like, end up accidentally watching things, yeah. Specifically turn off autoplay. Oh, wait, I read that already. The new To You tab is very useful for discovering things. On YouTube, you mean? Yeah, I mostly stick to my subscription page, which works out well for me. I think it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy a little bit, because I think my YouTube algorithm has been very much like, oh, Jojo likes to watch these like 5 people, and so we'll just like give you content from these 5 people and like slightly related content. I'm like, oh, okay. So it kind of works out. I don't actually branch out too much. Rating from Twitch is different from autoplay, and that's not randomly direct to me. It's a stream I'm watching direct me. Yeah, like there's a little bit of a social, what is it? Social validation, I think, of like the next thing. You know, you usually, if you're watching somebody's content, you'll probably like the content they watch. Probably. Not always, but probably. All right, let's see what we got for this half of the GIF. Looks pretty good. It just looks like I put glasses on the cat. It just put glasses and hair on the cat. That's fine though. That's fine. I like it. Yeah, I like it too. Okay, so now here's the final step. I need to figure out how to export this. Okay, so you're saying that if I use Easy GIF, I can... Okay, but then the problem is I need to export all of these folders. Seems hard. Can I like merge 2 GIFs together? Stitch 2 GIFs together. Because if I can export 2 different GIFs, combine multiple GIFs. Side by side, that's not what I want. Side by side. Yay, thank you! GIF combine tool. Maybe I'll just upgrade Clip Studio. video. Wait, can I do like a free trial? Upgrade now. Can I do a trial of the upgrade? I mean, I have been kind of wanting to try EX anyway. Maybe. How many export animation? Or animation. Image sequence. Oh, okay. You're so smart, Hoffer. Thank you. Okay, export this to somewhere. Okay, export to folder. This correct? By the way, does this seem, actually before I export it, does this seem like the, oh actually exporting would not affect this. I was gonna ask if the speed seemed like good enough. The last hurdle. The Hastel hurdle. Okay. I want to export it as PNG. Export frames, I guess. Clicking some options. I don't know what's happening. Is it working? I don't know. The export to GIF option on the same menu gives a frame limit. Hassle hurdle. It does. There is a frame limit. There is a frame limit option. But I think it did. I think it worked. I'm seeing the images come up. Okay. Wait, is it? Which one is it showing? Oh, okay. It exported the last. Okay, I see. 13. Whoa. Okay. You can't see what's going on, but I think it's working. Okay, so I delete these. I think. And I'm gonna export this one. Export this GIF, this timeline into files. Okay. I think that's gonna work. And then I just like really want you guys to be able to try it. I'm like I gotta. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, so now I go into the easy GIF. Drag some files in here. Files will be ordered alphabetically. Okay, that's good. It's fine. Uploading. Oh my god. Delay time. Wait, I don't know. Is it working? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it's kind of working. It's a little slow. Let's change the delay time. It looks so stupid. And it looks kind of crunchy like the original one too. Okay, I'm gonna upload it. Hold on. It looks kind of crunchy because they made. Actually, this was maybe the perfect. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna upload it. Okay. Go to Better TV, Better Twitch TV. catJAM. Image file. Load here. Almost. Where is it? Okay. Okay, allow emote to be shared. Complies with emote guidelines. Alright. Hopefully it works. It's uploading. It's uploading. It's uploading slowly. Yeah! It looks so stupid. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so dumb. This is 3 hours of work, baby. Oh, I still haven't fixed my Twitch chat or my chat overlay. Is it like a little too fast? Should I slow it down? Or is it like fine? If you speed it up, it might be. Oh, I should speed it up. Should I speed it up? It might be a little too crazy. I could make a extra fast. I mean, I could upload a separate one that's like super fast. Okay, I made a fast version. I'm gonna call it JoJo catJAM, and I will upload it as well. It was auto approved by Better Twitch TV. Thank you. Oh, a rainbow overlay? How do I do that? How do I add a rainbow overlay? I want to add a rainbow overlay. I think I might need to open Photoshop, which means you won't be looking at anything very interesting on the stream, but I want to add a rainbow overlay. Wait, can I do it in? Probably can't do it in Clip Studio. I would have to like rainbow over GIF. They're like something I can use on that Easy GIF website, GIF Maker. No. Effects. Add effects. Yes. Okay, there's a website for this. Yes. Thank you, random internet website. Color presets. What is this? Filters. Change background color. No. Oh, they don't have a rainbow. They don't have a rainbow thing. Tint. Hello, Crazy Psycho. How's it going? Oh, it doesn't work. Ah, okay. It doesn't work for mine on this website because my image is white, so it doesn't like pick up on okay. You know what? I will set that for myself to do off stream. I think I know how to do it, but I think I have to do it in Photoshop. But for now, we will enjoy regular catJAM. We will enjoy regular catJAM. Thank you. Going good? How's it going for you? I've just finished this cool emote. I'm so happy. It looks pretty good. I'm very proud of myself. Oh yeah, look at that extra wide one. You're doing it frame by frame. You can always add a different color filter on each frame. Yeah, like I think there's I think I have to like go through and add something. Is this my first animation? No, I think my first animation is this one. I had it open to kind of refer to this for my opening screen. This is the very first animation I did. I think I can just maybe like take these exact frames and turn this into an emote too. I want to do that as well. But I think that'll be easier because I'll just copy the drawings that I have for the drawings and the frames for this, and that shouldn't be a problem. I'll make this into an emote too, I think. We'll try. I feel like your wave emote could be easy to animate, probably only needs a few frames. Oh, we've unleashed the beast, huh? Make everything animated. That's true. Maybe even if the like the little yellow like happy, like I don't know what you call them, little yellow like alert symbols, like they could like wiggle around. A website called Rainbow GIFs. Ooh, okay. Wait, let me try. Rainbow GIF. Rainbow GIF maker. Make a color changing GIF. Upload a GIF. Okay, I will upload my GIF. GIF? GIF. What if you animated using character animator? Oh man. I have a hard enough time just like making sure that my I'm like so scared of touching my character animator like model because if I ever edit it, like everything gets reset and I don't know why. I don't know why it gets reset. Okay. Rainbow GIF. Okay, let's try it. Streamer I watch does that sort of thing. This was using head tracking? Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should try that. Just like do this. I could turn this into a GIF. That one too. Oh, JoJo 3D model. I would love a 3D model of my paper self, and it's just like a Paper Mario thing. And like you turn around and it's just like paper. Oh, Galaxy, the website you found is perfect. let me adjust the parameters. It looks crazy. The website you found is perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. Okay, let me save this. Okay, get ready for catJAM, everybody. It's happening. Uploading. Uploading. Okay. It folds and kind of flops down a bit. Yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, like Parappa, 3D paper. I think that would be the best. I guess if I ever spend money on this streaming thing, it would be to commission a 3D model. Yeah! It's so cool! I like it. I like it. It kind of works as sort of like a excited GIF, huh? Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, I should move off of this file. This is not the file we're working on. It's so hype! Yeah! We did it! Well, I am very proud of this outcome. Oh, hello, Alexander Dean. Welcome back. Does this work? What are you trying to do? Oh, chunky muffins. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It's just a big party. It's so hyped. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. It looks so funny. I need to fix my chat overlay. Why doesn't my chat overlay show the emotes? Sad. Thought I figured it out. I figured it out after the last emote stream, I thought, but it didn't work. So I need to fix it. I will fix it. All right, maybe we'll call it there. Thank you everybody for keeping me company for a 3-hour quest that paid off very well, I think. I like it. Oh, that's interesting. I can see Galaxy Duck's, I see clap as text in my OBS chat, but I see the clap GIF in my in the chat overlay. Well, that's weird. Interesting. I need to figure it out. It's a global BTTV emote. Oh. Okay, so BTTV emotes does work in my overlay, but maybe it just doesn't have access to my new emotes. Try refreshing the source. It might not update until it's loaded after. Ah, wait, let me try. Try reloading it. Refresh. Refreshing. That's disappearing for a sec. Work? Oh, it does work. Oh, okay. Okay, so I do have the settings right. It just didn't. Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay, it does work. Yay! Why they pay the big bucks? What big bucks? I wish. I want the big bucks. Give me the big bucks. Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you for keeping me company. I'm glad y'all are enjoying the emotes. I really enjoy this creation that I've made. Maybe I'll do another emote stream next weekend because we still have quite a bit of, we have all these that we have not done. So I think maybe there's another emote stream, room for another emote stream next weekend. There's still quite a bit that I want to make. I actually kind of want to make the drawing one animated too. I remember last time I made a static one. But I think it might look more interesting if this one was animated. Yeah, we'll go back. We'll do some more emotes next time. There's many more that I wanna make. Yes. Hello, not just. Welcome. Do I have a YouTube channel? I do. It's do I have a command for that? I don't know. Do I? I think it's linked to in my. Let me see if I can pull up the link for you. Quick. Oh no, sorry, Backseater. I think you were trying to help me. Here we go. Sorry, Backseater. I assume Backseater was trying to paste the link. Sorry, my bot is very strict. I'm sorry. It is, yes, it's in my about section as well if you lose it. I'm a big fan of Pokemon cards. You know, I would say I'm a pretty casual Pokemon card fan. I like opening cards, and I really appreciate. I like Pokemon TCG art. Like originally I'm an art streamer, though I end up playing games a lot. So I appreciate the art. I don't like play or anything like that. I'm not really like a super avid collector, though I do have some. But yeah, I enjoy opening cards every now and then. Got a nice collection. Very nice. Very, very nice. Always nice to meet people who are passionate about their hobbies. All right. Well, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. I will be streaming next at on Tuesday. On Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. PT. And what are we doing? I think we'll be playing Story of Seasons then, so if you're interested in that, I'll see you then. Thank you. What's my most expensive card? Probably the card that I pulled last week, which was my Mew, the special illustration Mew card from the Paldean Fates. It's only like $80. But I think that's probably my most expensive card. Yeah. But I like the art. It's very, very cute, which is why I like it very much. Okay, let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Who do we got? Who's streaming right now? Mine is a Togekiss PSA 10, only 8 in the world. Oh, dang. That's awesome. Take good care of that card. That's precious right there. All right, let's see. Oh, Crazy Returns is streaming. Okay, let's go say hi to Crazy Returns. They are playing Palia, so it should be cozy game time. All right, thanks everybody. Sorry not just for ending the stream right when you got here, but I hope you have a good day too. All right, let's go raid over Crazy. I'll start the raid there. We'll have more, Palia super cozy, always on the edge of my seat. The edge of your seat for the cozy game. Yeah, bye, not just. All right. and we'll go and rate now. All right, thank you everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend and see you next time. Bye.